Good evening, travelers. You're tuned in to Circuits FM Live, the only synthwave radio show broadcasting across the Circuitverse. I am your host, the Circuit Master, and it's great to be with you this evening. Hope you are doing well. Hope you had a great day. Hope you had a great week. I have a wonderful show for you this evening. But first, here are a few quick channel items before we get started tonight. First, we're live every Friday night at 8 p.m. Central Time on YouTube, Rumble, X, and Kick. And according to all of my screens, we are good to go. Second, new albums drop on Monday at 8 p.m. Central Time on YouTube. I've also started dropping them on Rumble as well at the same time, and I'm going to start dropping them over on X at the same time. And now Rad TV as well. CircuitsFM is now verified on Rad TV. Special thank you to the Rad TV staff for expediting that verification. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. But of course, the main premiere will be here on YouTube at that time, 8 p.m. Central Time. And if you need synthwave between shows, CircuitsFM airs live streams on Rumble, YouTube, and Kick and X. Although I haven't been doing that for the last week, but I got my equipment. I got what I need, and so I will be let's say, building a new setup tomorrow morning. And so hopefully the stream will be up this weekend, the 24/7 stream that'll be back up. So look for that. Of course, Circuits FM has playlists on Rumble and YouTube. By the way, the thing with Rumble is any previous live streams, the drive, the portal, YouTube records the first 25 hours of that. And so if you ever need a long stream at work, head over to Rumble and just, I believe I have those in a playlist. So I can go ahead and throw those in the chats during the stream so you have access to those. Of course, you can catch Circuits FM on the YouTube and Rumble apps. If you have a Roku box, I highly recommend that. Finally, thank you to my channel members for your continued support. I truly do appreciate it. Let's jump into the chat before we get this show on the road. And tonight is going to be a tad longer. I have about 86 minutes of music for you tonight. This is just because this is a little bit longer album. William, good to see you. He says, good evening, Joy. Hope you are doing well. Red Camper 24 Gaming and Staff 13. By the way, thank you for your channel membership. I truly appreciate it. Welcome. Red Camper says, I was home and finally remembered to tune in. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome to Circuits FM Live. Let's see here. Joy is in the house. Hello. I hope you are having a great Friday. Joy says, hope you're doing well, Joy. Are you at work or are you at home nice and comfortable? Because I know last Friday you were at work. Snarky guy over on Rumble is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you are doing well. I shall see you in the chat. William says, good evening. Glad to be here. Ready for some Friday night vibes. Very cool. And of course, can't go without posting that. Hello, Circuit Master. Happy Friday, William says. Good to see you. Hope you had a wonderful week. Let's jump into this. I, of course, will be throwing up chats on the screen while the music is playing. And of course, I will be in the chats, cross platforms, interacting with you as well. Again, we are live on YouTube, Rumble, X, and Kick. Let's start off this evening. Tonight opens Beyond The Horizon Sun 1980 Odyssey, the opening chapter of a new album, Arc, Retrowave. 18 tracks of 1980 Neon Desert Night Drive across 2 sides and 1 intermission. The horizon holds, the mile stays eternal. Side A is 9 tracks, The Departure. Side B is 9 tracks, The Trial. Travelers, this is Side A, The Departure. The signal is tuning to a 1980 neon desert, the year the horizon sun refused to drop. 9 transmissions coming through the tape. The Camaro's engine turning over at dusk. A ritual on the desert highway. The last outpost before the map ends. And out past the Saguaro Sentinels, the Mirage begins to speak. Travelers, press play and ride into the sunset with me. This is Side A. Junglers. That was side A, The Departure. That's in the rearview mirror. We're at the intermission. Before we cross into side B, I just want to say thank you to the people who keep this broadcast going, my YouTube and Robo channel members, to my VHS Vault members, Kim Tink, Shadow Governor FM, Reno Man, Synthwave Steve, Eric, and Ace on YouTube, and my channel members, Snarky Guy and Coachron Vibes over on Rumble. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And to all my cassette rebels, thank you for riding along this evening. I truly appreciate your continued support. If you want to support the channel as a channel member, the membership link is in the YouTube description below. Cassette rebels and VHS Vault members have early access to new albums, and they have access to a growing catalog of channel member albums as well. In addition, in the chat, there are you can purchase a super sticker anytime during the show, a super chat anytime during the show. If you want to support that way, you can give channel memberships. Just look for the $ down in the chat box. Of course, over on Rumble during the show, there's a tip jar next to a like button. There are Rumble rants, subscriptions as well. Same thing as channel memberships over on YouTube, and a gift subscription or subscriptions. I am trying to figure out. So I am not a approved creator over on Rumble yet. So over the weekend, or this past week, I was trying to figure out like how am I going to get exclusive content to channel members over on Rumble, and I have an idea, and it might work. That would be via email. I'm not sure how well that'll work, but right now, basically, what I would do is I would post a channel member album, an unlisted link, and then Rumble channel members would be able to access that. So if you are interested in that, let me know. Just shoot me an email at circuitsfm@gmail.com, and I'll go ahead and I'll set you up with that. So you have access as well. Just let me know. And then hopefully sooner than later, I will be admitted into their creator program. Because once you're into that, then I can start posting. I just don't have access to the tool yet. So that's the issue. Not like over on YouTube. So anyway, I'll keep you up to date on that. Again, if you're a channel member over on Rumble, just go ahead and shoot me an email at circuitsfm, or excuse me, circuitsfm at gmail.com, and we will start that process. Let's get to the chats here real quick before we get into side B. William says side A kicks butt. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, I rather enjoy that album. Truly do. And of course, got side B coming up. Like I said at the beginning, this evening is going to be a bit longer than usual. So hopefully you'll be able to stick around, chill out, do go through your normal Friday night rituals. But it's great to have you here. And thank you to everyone who stopped in for a few, said hello. We think it'd probably go about 2 hours tonight, because I still have another 40 minutes of music for you. Let's see here. Let me jump over to Red Camper 24, new channel member over on YouTube, says, Circuit Master, are any of these tracks or other work available to buy on iTunes? Yes, they are. Currently on YouTube, you can go into the description below, and the links are down there. I will be updating. This is a good segue. I will be updating after the show this evening. I'll be my activity after I go off the air is I will be updating the timestamps on YouTube, so you'll have those going forward. And then I will be updating the description and the timestamps as well over on Rumble. And then I will add the links as well over on Rumble, so you have access to that. Unfortunately, on X and Kick, I do not have that functionality. But if you're over on Rad TV, I'll have it over there too. So look for that. But great question. Thank you for that. And I did put that link over on YouTube. I will go ahead and throw that link into the chat over on Rumble as well. LTG says, nice music. Follow you on Rumble and Kick and sharing you out. Circuits FM. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, we have interacted before on Rumble and YouTube. And I did reciprocate over on Kick. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. Kick is an interesting platform. Looking forward to see where that goes. It literally says on my channel over on Kick, I'm categorized as music stations, which is perfect for Circuits FM. Red Camper 24 again says, love the graphic, the open road to a neon purple sunset. Let's go. Thank you. Of course, if you want to participate with the Stream Elements bot, Dark Post Rock FM says, long live Circuits FM. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Grab a couple more, and then we will get back into the music. I'm very impressed by what Snarky Guy is talking about. I'll throw this up real quick. World class VJ tool. So he's working on an interesting VJ, which say more than interesting, a fascinating VJ tool. And so I'm looking forward to seeing that, how that works out. I know you've been working on that for a bit. And I know how those projects go. They have like 20 projects right now for Circuits FM. One of them is the stream, but I'm actually very proud of myself about how that's going to look. And it's going to be very nice and stable. Let me throw up on just one more. Let's see here. Yeah, I just want to say thank you to Joy for sharing tonight's promo. I appreciate it. Thank you to Northwest Patriot over on X as well. Thank you for sharing out tonight's promo. Appreciate it. And then last one, and we will jump into it. Red Camper 24 says, this is awesome. Please keep it up. I will. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, with that said, let's jump back into the music. Let me find my next page and my notes. And make our transition, travelers. Travelers, this is side B, the trial. The signal holds through the horizon crossing. 9 more transmissions coming through. The exodus into neon. An asphalt that stretches past the edge of what the map remembers. Constellations blinking at the terminal. And when the mile turns eternal, the transmission closes the title itself, Beyond the Horizon Sun. The horizon holds, the mile stays eternal. Travelers, this is side B of Beyond the Horizon Sun. Travelers, that was Beyond the Horizon Sun 1980 Odyssey in full. The opening chapter of the Beyond the Horizon Sun series, played across side A and side B, closing on the title track, Beyond the Horizon Sun. Thank you for pressing play and driving into the sunset with me. You can access full albums anytime on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, and Apple Music. Uh, by the way, this episode will be turned into a couple EPs. And so I've been dropping last 2 weeks now. I've been dropping EPs on Wednesday mornings. And basically, that's a clip from the show, me giving the 30-second intro and then the entire track set or track list. And so, probably in the next couple weeks, side A will be dropped first, and you'll be able to listen to that. I'm also going to be creating a playlist for the EPs, so look for that as well. Um, let's see here. Let's visit the chat one more time before I say goodnight. Let everyone get to their weekend. Let's see here. Lots to talk about. So we got a new command. Grooves. Let's see. High five, William. Thank you again for being here this evening. Let's see here. And that was from Dark Post Rock FM. High five, William. Go check out their channel. Jam's not playing anymore. I look, like I said, I usually get low percentages. I just happen to be getting high percentages tonight. So I am basking while I can. Let's see here. Yeah, there's a command. So I probably should have put that into the chat. There's exclamation point. So if you ever want access to the commands, exclamation point commands, that'll get you all the commands. So you can check those out. Ari says, beautiful evening. Thank you, CircuitsFM. Thank you, Ari. Thank you for being here. Hope you had a good time with mom. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope mom is doing well. I know I get to chat with my father on Sunday. I get to see him in another month or so. We'll see. Still waiting to hear about that. He's probably listening right now, so he already knows I'm asking that question. Let's see here. See, I will show you, Jam. See, I got 10. 10 jars. That's all I got. It's just 10 jars. But sometimes I get a bit more than that. So, looks like I shared everyone's chats during the last set. Redwood Designs grooving at level 5%. Yeah, that's pretty low. I'm going to admit that's pretty low. That is pretty low. Not trying to rub it in or anything. 88%. Look, next week, episode 32, I could get to and you could get 96. How about that? That might work. By the way, this is wrapping up episode 31. That's pretty cool. That brought a smile to my face today. And let's see, it's coming up on a year. I'd have to look to see when the exact 1 year date is. Not sure if I will be doing a 1 year episode. Maybe I might just do a regular episode and then kind of incorporate the 1 year into that. I have to look and see where Halloween. I remember last year did a Halloween episode as well. And so probably do another one this year. Thank you, William. Appreciate it, sir. Good to have you here. Yeah, I will. I'll start thinking about Halloween. See what we want to do for Halloween. Obviously, we have a few options this year, so I will throw those. Start getting some feedback. See what we want to do for that. I think Halloween last year was a Friday. Is that right? Halloween was a Friday last year? Maybe. I guess it would be Saturday this year, but I will check. Let me jot that down on my to-do list. Probably not on that. Let's see here. I will jot this down. Halloween episode. Halloween episode. 2026. Do that. All right. To do. There we go. Probably didn't want to hear me say that. All right. Very cool. I will put that down, and then I will start putting some. I think I could do polls on YouTube. Start getting some feedback across the platforms: Rumble, YouTube, and X. Kick. I could probably throw it in the chat over in Kick as well. That's actually the cool thing about about Kick. The chat is always actually on, even if I'm not streaming over there. The chat's always on, which is interesting. Sweet. All right. Again, we're live every Friday night at 8 p.m. Central Time on YouTube, Rumble, X, and Kick. New albums drop on Mondays at 8 p.m. Central Time on YouTube, Rumble, X, and now Rad TV, which is pretty rad. And I've had rad jokes to go tonight, and I forgot them all. So there you go. I have to wait till next week. Of course, the main premiere is on YouTube on Monday nights, so I will be there in the chat. Thank you again for everyone who listens. Thank you again for everyone who hangs out with me in the chat. It means a lot to me. Welcome to all the subscribers and followers across all platforms on X, YouTube, Rumble, and Kick. I appreciate it. Going to be working on the track times after I let you go here in a couple minutes, and then I will be working on getting the stream up this weekend. So I got to go build a little mini server. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow morning. Looking forward to that. And that's it. Thank you again, everyone, for a great show. Hope you had a marvelous time. Dark Post says, stop banging on your desk. Yeah, I do that probably. I do that, don't I? But I think it's less on this desk than it was the other desk. I think this desk is a little bit more forgiving. But yeah, I do that sometimes. My apologies for that. But I think I've gotten a lot better. Anyway, thank you again for a great show. I will see you Monday night at 8 p.m. Central Time. Until then, Circuit Master signing off.